Hey guys, it's Des. Welcome back to Dying Light. In our last video, we finished up the tunnel vision mission finally, which has allowed us access to notes 13 and 14 that were previously unavailable to us. I just picked up 13 when the video ended, so we're going to go ahead and pick 14. If you don't remember, it is in here at the head. So let's read that real quick. 14. Ryan, if you're expecting special treatment, you're not going to get it. We need a reliable supply of SLAM to keep things running smoothly around here. If you are one of our suppliers, so you have value to us. If you're not a supplier, then you are not valuable to us. You should know by now that falling out of favor with rice is just about the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Yes, I know phenyl nitrate is hard to find. Maybe it's even impossible to find, but that's your problem. If you can't cook SLAM, then come up with something else. If you can't cook up something else, you better sprout out wings and fly yourself out of here. The last delivery was late. The one before that was short. This time you're late, and now you're telling me you're going to be short too, so I'm telling you, you're falling out of favor. Well, damn. I already knew that, you son of a bitch. Okay. So, as always, I'm going to go ahead and mention to you, if you want to follow along or want to do your own thing, I'm using a combination of the official Prima Dying Light guide to help me use the coordinates to find where these notes are with a combination of IGN's list of these notes. I'll try to remember to put a description in the I made a link in the description. If I don't, you can Google it. It's fine. You'll be fine. Anywho, so since we have done that, we should be on this right here. It is still early in the morning, so let's go here. Okay, you might remember that as the school. So, whee! Let's get there. Luckily, it's a short distance. And I apologize, I'd promised in the last video when it went dark that we would go looking for the mushrooms for the witch, and then I immediately forgot about it and went to bed. Just out of habit, so we can do that anytime, that's no big deal. Because chances are it'll still be, we'll probably be here a couple days just looking for not only the notes, but the battle journals and the blueprints. So, yes, you do come back to the slums, I believe, even after you reach Old Town, but I want most of this just out of the way. Damn it! Wait a minute!
God damn it!
Hey!
Take your head off!
Oh! You okay, buddy?
That
Hey!
thing almost got me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sweet! You're welcome. Have a wonderful day. Let's go to school. Wee! 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 Hey, buddy! Okay. Right here is where a note tends to be. We probably already have it. Here we go. 16. This is to Errol. This is a critical GRE communique. We can now confirm that the antiviral drug Antizin has proven an effective inhibitor of the Huron virus. While not a cure, regular administration of Antizin will prevent the onset of the most serious effects associated with the Huron pathogen. The GRE is working with several pharmaceutical manufacturers to ramp up production of Antizin to meet the urgent needs of the Huron people. Beginning at 14:30 this afternoon, most GRE support airdrops will now include Antizin along with basic supplies. Detailed instructions for proper dosage and use will be included. In light of this important development, we are no longer recommending limb amputation as means to prevent the onset of Huron virus symptoms. Please coordinate your office with the mayor and other local officials. If you remember, we did submissions for Errol, and of course this is why he fell out of favor with Kareem, because Kareem cut his leg off because he did not know about that. And note 17, it is usually found, hold on, right here next to this laptop. And that's right here. Dear Errol, I know how busy you must be with this terrible crisis going on, but I have no one else to turn to. Hazad was killed yesterday by a sick person, and this morning my daughter, her son, showed up my door after her husband was shot dead by a neighbor who thought he was infected. There is little I can do for them, but perhaps you could. You know me, brother. I've never tried to take advantage of your station to profit myself, but this time I must. Please take Celia and Aaron away from here. They say there is no way out of the city, but if there's an exception, it will be for you. I am comfortable remaining in Haran, but I can't stand the thought of my lovely daughter and grandson being attacked by those horrible things out there. They are your blood and are good people and worthy of your mercy. Please take them into your care. I know you will. And so you have my deepest gratitude, your loving sister. Okay. Now, there is another note in the vicinity that is out of order. I wonder if I have that one as well. That one should be 26. Yeah, I have it. And I believe it's normally found in a locker. And I think it's normally found out here, like with all the medical stuff, the equipment. Yeah. Oh, there's a case out here. Huzzah! Anyway. I'll go ahead and read you that as well. I don't know why I keep doing that. I think it's down in the school. Note 26, this is my old school. I still can't believe it. We arrived this morning and the lieutenant said secure those buildings and set up a perimeter, and here we are. Gosh, that's funny. Never thought I'd set foot in this place again. There are lots of TV cameras on us when we were entering the quarantine. Felt like a movie star or something. Last time I was in this school, they said I was too lazy to accomplish anything. Now I'm in my fatigues with an AK-47 and some hand grenades, and they think I'm a hero. Guess that mostly because of what the colonel said. When the news cameras were watching, the colonel announced that our orders were to assist the infected and evacuate them to special medical facilities where they can be treated. He said the doctors were anticipating a full recovery for most of them. People were cheering and clapping about that, but as soon as the cameras were gone, we entered the quarantine and gave us the real orders: shoot any infected on sight. That was a big relief. Didn't really want to touch them. Shooting them was much easier. Sure is funny being back in old school shooting all these people that I used to know. Yeah, there's your feel-good note of the evening. Actually, I believe 26 is the last one in the slums, but it's not going to be the last one. We look for 18 is actually in a place we've already been to. That's what's kind of neat, is that most of these are in places we've most definitely been to. There's a cage somewhere off the map here. I think it's somewhere. I think it's there. Yeah. That's what's kind of hard about the map sometimes, is even when you know where it's at, marking it, trying to figure out what it's supposed to be, what it looks like. Because some of these things don't really look like what I think they should be. Hey, what's happening, fellas? Boo. While I'm on the way. Hey, what's going on, pal? Ah. Hope everybody's having a super day. Hi. Hello. Is everything dandy? It should be. Ah. Whee! Oh. Ah. Go around the river bend. Whee. Pardon me. Oh, Candy. Oh. This guy right behind me. It's hard to get out of the habit of looting everywhere I go. Because it's a good habit. Even though technically now at this point I don't need anything. Okay, yeah. Remember this? We had to fight a goon in here. There's actually a note in here, which is real easy to overlook. I forgot how to get up there, but I have to be up on the bridge. I did forget that much. Or did I? Yeah, I have to be up on the damn bridge, I think. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, jump in the cage. How? And right here on this box, obviously we were a little bit distracted. So, let's pick this up. Note 18. And it says, Reflections on Fire. How do you become a fire eater? Who was the first guy to stick a burning hot flame down his throat, and what made him think that was a good idea? And who was the first nutbag to walk on the red hot coals, and what made him think that that would work out okay? They say it's the sweat on your feet that keeps them from burning into flames. Does that mean if your ass is sweaty, you could sit on them? I think the gas company should investigate these things, but they won't, idiots. If only I was in charge. Oh, if only. If only. Okay. 19. Nearby. 19. It's gonna be on the way out of town, more or less. Because I believe it's down in the tunnel. But it's not all the way down in the tunnel. So let's just mark it right here because we gotta go in. Boop. Come on. Whee! Come on, damn you. How did I get out of here? Okay, yeah, here we go. Turn around and go back. Oh, shit. It should be... Yeah, right through here. Hi, bye. And it's really not that far in. It should be right here. I believe it's normally right here at this desk. Do I have 18? I do. Okay. Nope. Which one am I at? 19. Yeah, I have 19. Got the next few. Anyway. More reflections on fire. My experiments with fire weapons are conclusive. Fire is a very effective weapon against anything that doesn't like fire. Which is pretty much everything. Except fire. Thus the phrase like fight fire with fire is extremely stupid. Fighting fire with fire produces considerably more fire. But the fire, the original enemy fire that you were attacking with your fire, would probably consider being a bigger fire, an improvement, and generally beneficial. All the same, I should probably run some more experiments. Oh, sure you would. Okay, and the last one we're going to do in this video, if I can get there in time, is to the tourist building. You probably did see me pick this one up, so I'll go ahead and read it. But it says, Reflections on Fire. I'm no hero. I'm just a regular guy who sees things real clearly. We need a lot more fire to be safe at the tower. Brecken thinks fire is dangerous. Maybe to him. Maybe to people who don't know what they're doing, but I've been starting fire since I was a little kid. Yes, I made some mistakes back then, and yes, I burned down my neighbor's garage. Big deal. Anyway, I've learned from my mistakes. Fire will make us safe. People soon flock to me in droves, seeking the protection of my firewalled command base. They'll say I'm a hero, but I'll say I'm no hero. I'm just a regular guy who sees things real clearly. This, I believe, was part of the Gassed Up mission. You probably can't get this unless you complete the Gassed Up mission, is my guess.